If you have spent more than 2 years creating content, you know that the actual workflow behind the scenes is often a total mess. You record a long interview or live stream, but then you find yourself bouncing between 5 different apps just to get a single clip out the door. You download a file, upload it to a cutter, export it, import it into a caption tool, and then manually schedule it while losing track of which version was approved. By the time you finish this tedious process, you realize you spent more time renaming and filing than actually creating content. I recently stumbled upon a tool called Vizard, and it actually solves that specific chaos in a way I have never seen before. It is not magic, but it is intelligently designed for creators who want to scale their content output without becoming full-time project managers. Most content workflows are linear, meaning you open an app to edit, another to caption, and a third to schedule, which feels like a tool-hopping treadmill. Vizard changes this by acting as a dedicated workspace that is built entirely around moving content from long form to short form at high velocity. You upload one long video, and the platform actively identifies the high-value moments, turns them into ready-to-post clips, and keeps it all organized. This matters because content creation is an iterative process of cutting, testing, and learning, and you cannot afford a 10-step manual checklist every time. You land on the dashboard, upload your raw footage like a podcast or webinar, and Vizard processes it to surface the most engaging highlights. It finds the high-energy moments and audience engagement spikes so you can review them or let the AI finalize the clip for you. The part that really sold me is the auto-editing feature that saves you from scrubbing through an hour of footage yourself. Vizard creates multiple versions of your content, adjusting the length, hooks, and aspect ratios for TikTok, Reels, and YouTube Shorts all at once. Everything stays inside the Vizard project as an asset, so you never have to deal with messy exports or hidden files ever again. There is also a very helpful rating system where you can mark which clips are ready to go and which ones need to be tossed. This quick rating action saves you hours of time later when you are finally ready to batch your exports or send them to a client. Another game changer is the auto schedule feature, which lets you queue up your clips to publish across platforms according to your specific rules. It even staggers your content intelligently so you do not accidentally flood your feed with 3 clips at the exact same time. Then there is the content calendar, which is less flashy but massively practical for seeing your entire week of content in one place. You can reorder clips, swap variants, or make channel-specific edits directly from the calendar view without leaving the dashboard. The calendar gives you that bird's-eye view so you can ensure your channel feels cohesive rather than completely random. To be practical, I uploaded a 50-minute talk, and within 10 minutes, Vizard gave me 40 different candidate clips. Some were short jump cuts for TikTok, others were explanations for YouTube Shorts, and I was able to set them all to auto-post for 2 weeks. The old pipeline might work when you are doing one video a month, but it becomes a total nightmare when you want to scale to dozens of clips. While there are other tools that handle bits of this, stitching them together just reintroduces the friction we are trying to escape. Vizard does not try to replace every specialized tool, but it masters the pain of turning long-form videos into a consistent short-form pipeline. If you manage multiple clients, Vizard is a lifesaver because you can create a dedicated project per client and keep all feedback inside the platform. For e-commerce brands launching multiple product SKUs, you can batch generate variants and test different hooks without doubling your workload. Even for individual creators who collaborate with designers or editors, having all your assets and history in one project folder is a massive win. The version control is easily the biggest win here because you never have to deal with files named final-v3 really final ever again. What surprised me most was how effectively the clip discovery works on conversational content without me having to manually hunt for every take. My advice is to name your projects clearly from the start, rate your clips as you skim them, and export in batches to save even more time. If you are the type of person who obsesses over perfect trims for 20 minutes per clip, the fast iterate vibe of this tool might feel new. But that is the whole point, because speed and iteration beat polishing a single clip to death when you are building content momentum. If you are tired of scattered files and scheduling headaches, Vizard is a rare tool that reduces friction instead of adding more complexity. They even offer a free tier so you can test the workflow for yourself on a single video this afternoon. You will likely be surprised by how much time you reclaim, and the link is in the description if you want to give it a spin. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next deep dive.